Good morning, dear friends. This morning I was horrified by the Supreme Court allowing the orange dictator, Yimach Shmo, which means may his name be erased, a ban on transgender troops in the military to go into effect. Part of my outrage is that this vilification of a small number of people historically has been the prelude to much more widespread persecution. We know where this leads, and it's not good. The second thing is that there are many trans people in my life, and I care deeply about them. I have family members who are trans, and I absolutely adore them. I'm the honorary auntie of a whole bunch of trans kids, and it's an honor to be in their lives. I think that my openness to relationships with trans people, besides the fact that they appear in my life and they're so great and I get to have relationships with them, is that I'm a science fiction writer. And the science fiction community has looked at the issue of gender for a really long time. For me, the first book was a 1960 novel by Theodore Sturgeon that won a Hugo Award called Venus Plus X. And it got me thinking about gender. What is this? And, in 1960, I was still in, I called it junior high school then. A lot of you weren't even born. And then the 1971 novel by Marion Zimmer Bradley called The World Wreckers, in which she has an alien race that is gender fluid, that moves from being masculine or male and feminine or female, depending on who they're in a relationship with. That blew my mind. So when I started meeting and getting to know trans people, which was probably between 1970 and 1975, I think was the first time I really had a chance to chat with somebody. I didn't find the idea of, oh my God, I am in the wrong body, so difficult to accept. And as time went on, I got to see the struggle and the courage of these people to live authentic lives and the desire for their outsides to match their insides. And every single person has some version of that struggle, whether it's matching your behavior to your beliefs, how you present yourself in the world, to how you feel inside. We all have some version of that. And it is a noble and courageous struggle. The other thing I want to say about this is that the generation of trans folk that came up with me, baby boomers and older, typically tried to pass, tried to turn their insides inside out to match their biology. And what I have heard from them over and over again is that it came down to a choice between transitioning and suicide. Every human life is precious, and suicide is never the answer. The problem is the inability of society to accept the desire of these people to live authentic and genuine lives. The younger folks benefit from the struggles of those who've gone before. And we see them questioning their gender identity and finding creative ways of expressing it and finding support, acceptance from their families, if they're lucky, from their friends, from the medical community, if they're lucky, and hopefully from you and me. In case you haven't figured out, I am a fierce supporter of trans people and their rights. That's what I have to say today. I hope my words have been meaningful to you. We are all in this together.